So Willett wins at Wentworth. I'm going to do a little bit of swing speed testing, and I've got a great little drill for you if you're struggling with your alignment. You're definitely going to want to keep watching. Okay, so I mentioned I'm going to do a little bit of swing speed measuring. Yeah, every year I say to myself, this year I'm going to hit it 300. Well, I'm nowhere near it. We played the Romiley match at the weekend. I played against the professional president from Romiley. John Murray and I actually won our match. However, Graham, the professional there, was hitting it about 40 yards past me, and I felt very, very weak. I've made a point this winter. I've spent some time with the gym. I've got a good personal trainer down at your gym in Lytham, and if you haven't been there yet, go and check it out. It is a great setup. I'll give you a bit more information about that soon. This is my driver. I'm putting the HMT dots on it because I want to measure my swing speed, club head speed, and also ball speed. Now, one of the big important factors, we always think we're hitting it further than we are. My swing speed, last time I measured it, was around the 102, 103 mile an hour. I know it's weaker than that. Some of the distances I was hitting the ball at the weekend were absolutely shocking. So once we've got the HMT dots set up, I'm going to hit a couple of drives, look at the numbers, and then I've given myself a little 6-week program. So I'm going to readdress this again, say it'll be middle of November, and we'll put it on the vid as well. I'll tell you a bit about what we're working on, the areas of my body that I'm strengthening, and also how I intend technique wise to find a few more yards. And I don't care what you say, power is key in the golf swing. If you can't hit it that far these days, if I'm going to go and compete against other professionals, I need more club head speed and more power. So just going back to that Romiley match, great support, well done to our team, St Ansell Links team that went and played. Great relationship we have with Romiley Golf Club. Unfortunately, the weather was shocking, as it has been the last few days. The course held up very well, and we had a little window of dry weather for us to get our 18-hole match in, which was great. The feet were a little bit muddy, unfortunately. John Murray and I were the only St Ansell Links players to come away with a point, and Mick Dugdale got a half. The rest, you should be ashamed of yourselves, you got absolutely whooped. But anyway, it was great fun, great spirits, and I believe their coach broke down on the way home, so the bar taking at Romiley was very, very good indeed. So just going back to this driver, a couple of things to remember hitting your driver. Ball forward in your stance, make sure it's towards the left sort of armpit or left instep so that you can hit up on the ball. That's generally how you're going to get high launch, low spin. My parameters I'm looking for are around the 14-15 launch and about 2000 spin. So we'll give this a bit of a whack. I'm really not sure what I'm going to see this morning, but that's the point. This is a kind of raw test, and hopefully then we can build on it. I've not had an hour here warming up, literally straight in. This is how we go. Let's get the ball position right and give it a big hard hit. So that was a bit of a toey strike. The face twist technology on this TaylorMade M5 has made that not a bad shot at all. Carry distance was just under 240, it's run out to 253. Club head speed was 105 there. I'm quite impressed with that, that surprised me. Ball speed 139 though, so that's not very efficient. That was that high toe strike. Okay, so that 105 club head speed, that's far more than I was expecting. See if we can get the middle of the club. That toe again. So definitely inefficient, I can feel that, and that's obviously down to me more than the club. Thankfully, the quality of the TaylorMade driver is bringing it back into play. Basically, I'm striking these off the toe each time, so I'm extending, coming out of the shot and hitting it off the toe. The club, thankfully, is recovering for me. One more, let's see if we can get even more. So a little bit more towards the middle. You could just hear the strike there, and again, because of that toe not having as much an effect, it stayed out to the right. That's carried at 250, finishing at 268. That felt good. Okay, so that's probably my best strike. Little bit pulley, definitely felt like I hit it hard. 250 in the air, running out 276. Let's just see what the numbers were on that one, because that was quite good. I quite enjoyed that. 145 ball speeds, that's my fastest ball speed at the moment. Good launch angle, and 107 club head speed. Okay, so I mean, I'll take those numbers, to be totally honest with you. Let's have a quick look at them on the graph. Okay, Okay, so we look up on the screen here. Ball speed 141 on average, club head speed 105.8, nearly 106. So that surprised me. I didn't think I was getting quite that amount of club head speed. So we've got something to build on there. Efficiency 1.33, that is shocking. So really my strike is costing me a lot of yardage here. Carry distance 241, total 261, and that's pretty standard. You know, we think we hit it 300 yards, that is nowhere near it. The impressive stuff for me, into out path of 3.6 degrees, face slightly open to path as well, so I'm coming in with a slightly open blade, but then that high toe strike, which in this quadrant here we want to hit it, that's our sort of lower spinning zone if you like. That's bringing the ball back for me with a little bit of draw. I'm launching it at 16 degrees, it's a little bit high. I'm hitting it at 5.9 up, so I'm hitting it on the upswing, I'm happy with that. Spin rate, let's check out the spin rate. So spin rate 1970, so 2000 spin. You know, I'm quite happy with most of those numbers there. If you don't know these numbers with your driver, by all means come and spend some time with me, let's work it out. Members that are local here, pop and spend some time in the studio, won't take any time at all, just to establish those numbers, and let's set some benchmarks to see if we can improve on them this winter. So all those are pretty good apart from my efficiency of strike, and I think that's down to that toe-y strike, so I'm going to do a little bit of work on that. Also I'm going to try and get my club head speed up to 110, so I'm going to set myself a 6-week challenge to do that. It's always good to have personal goals. If you don't have any, either write them down, set them yourself, or let us help you do it. I'm quite impressed with that. Whilst we're at it, I'll just talk to you a little bit about alignment. So one thing I noticed when I played at the weekend, my alignment was pretty shocking. So a couple of things you need to make sure. First of all, I find that I end up getting a bit closed, my left foot's a bit far forward, which then stops my legs clearing, my hands release over and gives me a little pull or a bit of a hook. So I've noticed I've put a tee peg down in front of me here. If you've been 10-pin bowling, when you're 10-pin bowling, you look down the lanes, you look at the skittles, and you look at the little arrows about 2-3 yards down. So if I'm looking at my target, I want to make sure I hit straight down the line in front of me. That tee peg is bang on line. So instead of looking at the flag or the fairway 250, 300 yards away, I'm going to set myself up with something on line with that target. It's so much easier to make a parallel line to the tee peg in front of us than it is to looking down to the fairway. I generally tend to look over my shoulder and end up getting close. So if I set my blade up at that tee peg in front of me, my feet, and what I would say was parallel to those, so yeah, you can see I'm just putting a little line there through the ball all the way through the tee peg. That's my visual. Just double check that on that knees and hips and feet line. So now, despite this feeling like I'm aiming left, that actually is nice and square. And then as I swing, the key here is to make sure I hit down and through and swing over that tee peg in my follow. That's good. Again, just a little bit of overdrawing on that strike there. Good carry distance again, gets me up to the 250. And really, was my alignment the cause of that left shot? No. The into out path was good, the blade was probably a little bit more square that time, still a little bit toe strike. I know full well that I was aiming straight down the target line. So if you're having difficulties with your alignment, by all means, pop in and have a quick chat with me, spend some time with this little drill, or like I've said earlier, see any of the team. Make sure you give us a little thumbs up if you will. If you don't subscribe already, please do. Anyway, back to St Anne's Old Links. So over the weekend we had the Captain's Charity event. Congratulations to David Stanhope and Tina Ackroyd. Very well done, raised £3,000 for the Brian House charity, so well done there. Congratulations Tim Rawstrom, Mal Cope, Al Miller and Simon Burnett on Saturday winning the competition. The prizes are all donated by me for that, and they are in the shop for you on your account, so well done. This Saturday we've got a singles medal. Hopefully we'll get a decent bit of weather. I'm just looking outside now and it is very dark. It's 10 o'clock in the morning and it's dark out there. It's amazing. There's a few systems around this week, so there's going to be a lot of wet golf. Wednesdays tomorrow we've got the Seniors Club Championship here, and I think there's going to be a dry day for that. I've got in my mind who might be winning that one, but we'll see. And then this weekend, yet again, another very busy one. We've got Canada, America and Great Britain playing in the Triangular Seniors event. We've got a lot of our members caddying. The event's running Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Sunday they're here. and practicing on Thursday and Friday. It should be a good event. It's going to be another busy weekend for us. We're looking forward to looking after our visitors yet again, and that kind of gets us towards the end of the season now. We're going to be moving forward to the Tournament of Champions on the 13th of October. Again, another event that I sponsor. If you qualify for that, brilliant. Lauren's organising that event for us as we speak, and that's about it. All I'll say is make sure you're wearing the Mac Wet gloves, or certainly the rain grip, FootJoy rain grips, when you're playing over these next few days. Spend a bit of time on your alignment and get some numbers. Let's set some benchmarks this winter to see if you can improve ready for the start of the season. I'm going to be doing it. Let's see if you can as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you all very soon.